Good afternoon, students. In the previous video, we were discussing the exercise of chapter 3. We are discussing question number 5. Now, B part of this question, assess the usefulness of these tests in distinguishing between metal and non-metal. So, we know on hammering, metals spread in the terms of seeds and non-metals are brittle. So, we can say metals are malleable and non-metals are not malleable and they are brittle on hammering. Second case, we know metals are good conductor of electricity and non-metals are poor conductor of electricity. In this way, we can distinguish between metal and non-metal. That is, if they can conduct the electricity, they will be the metal. If they do not conduct electricity, they will be the non-metal. Question number 6. What are amphoteric oxides? Oxides, they can react with both acid and base, known as amphoteric oxide. You have to study two amphoteric oxide, zinc oxide and alumina, Al2O3, aluminium oxide. Give two examples of each one, so zinc oxide and alumina. Name two metals which will displace hydrogen from dilute acids and two metals which will not. So zinc and aluminium can displace hydrogen from the dilute acids, and two metals which will not, and these are the copper and silver. Gold also included in it. In the electrolytic refining of metal M, what would you take as the anode? Crude metal taken as, or non-refined metal taken as anode. The cathode, pure metal, will be the cathode, and electrolyte, a salt solution of metal M. 9. Pratyush took sulfur powder on a spatula and heated it. He collected the gas evolved by inverting a test tube over it as shown in the figure. What will be the action of gas on dry litmus paper? No effect. Moist litmus paper, it turns red. Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction taking place. First reaction, sulfur bond in air, S plus O2 form SO2, and second reaction, SO2 react with the moist humidity of the paper, that is water of the air, water, and form SO2 plus H2O, H2SO3 sulfurous acid, and this sulfurous acid turns blue litmus paper into the red, or litmus paper into the red. State two ways to prevent the rusting of iron: by oiling, painting, and alloying, and galvanization, and chrome plating. So these are the different methods to prevent the iron from the rusting. What type of oxide? Non-metal combined with oxygen, acidic oxide will form. Give reason. Platinum, gold and silver are used to make jewelry because they are very less reactive, or we can say all platinum, gold almost non-reactive, so they do not tarnish in the open air. This is the reason we use them, and they are malleable and ductile also, that's why we use them to prepare the jewelry. Sodium, potassium and lithium are stored in kerosene oil because they are very reactive. They react with air and humidity. That's why we store them in kerosene oil. Aluminium is a highly reactive metal, yet it is used to make utensils for cooking. Aluminium once oxidized form an alumina layer, and this alumina layer having very less wear and tear, and it is very sticky layer, so further corrosion does not take place. This is the reason we can use aluminium as a utensils for cooking, even then it is highly reactive. Carbonate and sulfide ores are usually converted into oxide during the process of extraction. Number 1, carbonate by the calcination and sulfide by the roasting easily converted into the oxide, and these oxide easily reduced into the respective metal. This is the reason carbonate and sulfide ores are usually converted into the oxide during the process of extraction. You must have seen tarnished copper vessel being cleaned with lemon or tamarind juice. Explain why these soap substances are effective in cleaning the vessel. Copper is a metal and it is covered by the green coating by the basic copper carbonate, that is copper hydroxide plus copper carbonate. Lemon having the acidic in nature, so they can dissolve, they react with the base and dissolve in that. That's why that is effectively used to clean the vessels. Differentiate between metal and non-metal on the basis of their chemical properties. So when we burn them in air, very common example, when we burn them in air, metal and non-metal both burn and form oxides. Metal oxides turned metal oxide turned red litmus blue because they are basic in nature, and non-metal oxides turns blue litmus solution into the red color because they are acidic in nature. 15th question. A man went door to door posing as a goldsmith. He promised to bring back the glitter of old and dull gold ornament, and unsuspecting lady gave a set of gold bangles to him which he dipped in a particular solution. The bangles sparkled like new, but their weight was drastically changed. The lady was upset, but after a futile argument, the man beat a hasty retreat. Can you play the detective to find out the nature of the solution he used? He used aqua regia because aqua regia dissolved the upper layer of the gold, so the tarnished upper layer or dull upper layer of the gold get dissolved in the aqua regia. That's why the drastical change in the gold ornament take place, and upper layer removed by dissolving in the aqua regia. That's why another layer become shining. That's why bangles start to sparkle. Question number 16. Give a reason why copper is used to make hot water tanks and not steel. Copper is very good conductor of heat. That's why we have to use them to prepare hot water tanks. Thank you.